Wow, I feel so lucky to be on because I'm turning 29 later this week.
Oh my God, happy birthday!
Thank you. I'm actually a leap year baby, so I feel it's always like a...
Oh my God. Wait, I'm really dumb. I forgot. Does that mean you have a birthday every other year? How do you go about picking the day you're going to celebrate?
Yeah, I usually celebrate on the day before.
Okay.
I feel like I identify more with the February.
I love that. Yeah, no,
Yeah, because I was born in January, but I identify with February. So I'm just gonna do the thing where I'm just gonna celebrate my actual birthday on a day I feel like I should have been born. Oh my God, another feminist talking point. I mean, what is this conversation? Get to the point. Hello, America, FBI and CIA agents and fellow cult members. Welcome to Culture Club USA. I am Dubrava. In today's episode, we're going to again drive into the soulless culture of new wave feminist advice gurus and see if there's any virtue and wisdom to find, or are the blind just leading the blind? In this episode, we are going to peek in on Sirius Satellite Radio's Tinx again, as she takes on an almost 30-year-old female caller that has never had a boyfriend. Now, this should be interesting. You ready? Let's dive in.
All right, let's talk to Lauren. Hey, Lauren, how are you?
Hi, Tinx. Wow, I cannot believe I'm on your live show.
Welcome to the show. We were happy you're on. What's going on?
Yeah, first time.
Boy, just on a side note, she's really dressing for success here. I mean, yeah, Warren's just like, hi, welcome to the show. I mean, these women just have no respect, no taste, no class. This is class. This is an example of a woman with no class. Okay, gentlemen, if you're looking for class, presentation is important. Okay. If a woman takes pride in her presentation, she's going to take pride in you. You understand?
The show. We were happy you're on. What's going on?
Yeah, first time caller. Wanted to start off by saying just love your humor and your outlook on life. And I'm an eldest daughter myself, so I just love feeling like I have a big sister in you.
Thank you. That's so nice.
Wow, I feel so lucky to be on because I'm turning 29 later this week.
Oh my God, happy birthday!
Thank you. I'm actually a leap year baby, so I feel it's always like a...
Oh my God.
Time.
Wait, I'm really dumb. I forgot. Does that mean you have a birthday every other year?
It's every 4 years.
What
so
the
last
fuck?
Year.
And is this...
Last year was a real one, but this year, no 29th in February.
Wow. And do you celebrate on the day before?
Wow. Oh my God. Happy birthday. Oh my God. Can you imagine watching Piers Morgan or any of these other podcasters, and this is what they're doing? Oh my God. And I'm just like a boy. I took my brother's sweatshirt or some guy that I slept with last night and just threw it on, showed up to work. Oh my God. I can't. Tinx is tank to me. Right now, she's on the tanking. You're about to tank. All right.
Or it, or after, or when? How do you go about picking the day you're going to celebrate?
Yeah, I usually celebrate on the day before.
Okay.
I feel like I identify more with the February.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, because I was born in January, but I identify with February. So I'm just gonna do the thing where I'm just gonna celebrate my actual birthday on a day I feel like I should have been born. Oh my God, another feminist talking point. I mean, what is this conversation? Get to the point.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, no, February's sexy month. March, not so much.
yeah, exactly. But I wanted to call in. I've been thinking about calling in for a while on this, but with my birthday week, it just felt right.
Yeah.
I just feel so surrounded by love with family and friends and in a good place in life, proud of who I am. But I just have this one insecurity about relationships. I'm turning 29 and I've never really had a real boyfriend. I've had boys come and go, situationships, and have felt feelings of...
Hold on. Now, I was just about to go down a path and say, wow, there's probably a lot of traditional conservatives that would want to wife her up. But then she said boys come and go. Okay, so you're just having sex. So if this woman is about to go down this trajectory, I'm just going to throw up. So you're just talking about the fact that you've never had a real relationship, but you've just screwed a lot of men. Boys come and go. I mean, really? She's on here talking about this. Luckily we're not seeing her face for her family's embarrassment.
boys come and go, situationships, and have felt feelings of love towards guys. But I don't know. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I think with kind of turning a new chapter, new year, I'm just feeling quite like the jiggity, basically, about.
Oh, you're feeling jiggity because now we're getting closer into the reality of this conversation, okay? This woman has had boys come and go. She's felt feelings of love, but it just doesn't work out because they don't want you. They don't want you. Something's wrong. Are you going to tell us what is wrong with you? I mean, I don't know. Thank God she didn't call Kevin Samuels. Thank God Kevin Samuels isn't taking this call. He'd be height, weight, dress size. And I bet you it would end right there, okay?
Never having had a real boyfriend.
I get that. I think, first of all, it's so common. Like, I think that that's such a misconception. I get that question all the time. I know people who didn't have a boyfriend for ages and ages. I know some people who, like, the first person that they dated was like in their 30s and then they married that person. It's so common. And I think that...
Are they redefining the definition of dating? Is that what's going on here now? So now I'm a virgin dater. Is that the new thing that's going to be right? I'm a virgin as far as dating. No, I've slept with 300 men. No, I slept with like 85 guys in high school, but I'm a virgin as far as dating because I've never had a boyfriend. Do you realize what they're doing right here? They're trying to like cleanse themselves in a way. You get what I mean? They're trying to give the illusion that they've never really had a boyfriend or been intimate with a boy when they're really whores by saying and pushing the narrative that none of those people were really boyfriends. They weren't real relationships. You understand? This is sick.
And I think that we're at a really interesting inflection point where we're the generation, or we're living in the time where things are shifting over, but we still have the mentality of the prior generations. So first of all, I want to say, so normal. Tons of people out there in the same position as you.
No, that's not normal. I don't know the stats. I wish Andrew Wilson was here right now. I'm pretty sure that's not normal. Unless you're just a whore. You're just a whore. No, it's not normal for a woman at 29 to never have dated a man. It's normal for a woman at 29 in these days to have slept with 3,000 guys. Unfortunately. And that's what podcasts like this are promoting. Oh my God. Normal?
So normal. Tons of people out there in the same position as you. Do you feel like you want a boyfriend right now? Like, do you feel like you're ready and you're ready to like call that in? You feel like you're in a good place in your life?
I am, yes. But there's also so many other things that I'm working on, but I want to be able to have it all. Like,
I mean, there's so many things that I'm working on, like my weight, my dress size, I'm trying to like become healthy. I'm working on a personality. I'm working on really, it's about really like being able to like control my temptation, like not sleep with a guy in the first 20 minutes. Not like hide under the bleachers. Like in high school, I had this like little thing, like, oh my God, I was just like, just doing things I shouldn't, I'm really trying to not do that. And in turn, it's going to make me a better person. And I've been working on that. I really have. I work at Starbucks right now, and I've only slept with 3 people. I've only slept with 3, 2 girls, 1 guy. I mean, that's pretty good. I've been there 6 months. I mean, that's pretty good. So I'm working on that so that I can actually be prepared to have a real relationship, that can last like 2.5 months, which will prepare me for like a husband, and kids. And then I can be a TradCon like Nala. Yay! Oh my God.
Like, I don't know. I recently moved to New York last year. I'm like in the mode of like still making friends, figuring things out. So I don't know. There's a lot of other stuff going on, but I do really want to call in like a relationship.
Then I think that's great. And I think that you have lived a life that is fun and right for you. And now you're kind of ready. And my advice is very simple. First of all, don't worry about the optics at all. Don't if it's just like an optics thing, like nobody cares. Everybody is thinking about themselves. And again, it's so common. And secondly, you sound like you have all this vibrance to you, and you just moved and you've got this great life and all these things. So my advice is simple. It's just to keep living. It's just to keep enjoying every day. And yes, manifest love, manifest a relationship if that's what you want. But
oh my God, I have to stop her. This is just feminist gibberish, okay? It's gibberish. It's feminist, just nonsense. None of this makes sense on any point. So you're telling this girl to just live life, just manifest it, because it'll just happen. Everything you want will just happen. You want a high-powered job? Just manifest it. Manifest it. That's it. Put on a YouTube thing at night and manifest millions of dollars. Do it right now. You move to New York, okay? You're 29, approaching 30. You're claiming that you've never had a boyfriend, which means you've never had a relationship, but you've slept with many, most likely. And if I had to read into this, this is a woman who has literally become desperate, okay? You moved to New York, great life how? Where's the great life? Give me some details on this great life. Because if you've gone this long without an actual relationship, and let's be real here. If you've gone this long without having a boyfriend, without a real relationship, even one, all right, a serious relationship, an adult relationship, what that tells me is that now you're 30, you moved to New York City, it's expensive, and you need stability. So is this caller actually looking for a real relationship because she wants it and yearns for it, and she really wants a man in her life, and she's looking to really, love someone, care for someone, put herself second to someone else? Or is it because she's in Manhattan and wants a bigger apartment? I'm just wondering. Because, there's a lot of these girls in New York, and I live in New York, that just want this lifestyle and need a man to do it. Now, I'm not saying that there are women that don't fall in love with men that happen to have money. There's a lot of narratives here, but this woman in particular, to me, sounds like she moved to New York. She wants to be hitting the bars, okay? I couldn't tell you where a bar was in New York. People laugh at me because when people come to visit, they're like, "You don't know where to go." Like, what? I'm like, "Yeah, I know this restaurant where I go with my family." I'm not bar hopping and going to clubs. Like, this is not what I do. I couldn't help you. I can tell you where to go. You want to go to Bergdorf's? I'll take you there. Do I like nice things? Yes. This is a whole lifestyle that it gets to the point where you're 30, you've been a party girl, you've never had a serious relationship, but you've slept with a bunch of people, and now you need security. That's what this sounds like. Security. And this is where men fall in these traps, because girls like this come around and they're like, "Oh," and especially if they look good, "Oh, I've never had a real boyfriend. I'm from the Midwest. Oh, yeah, I'm just here like trying to survive. I just want to experience and travel." And anytime a girl tells you want to travel and move here, move there, run for the hills, because that means she's been sleeping around. Okay? That's it. Again, let's see. I could be wrong, but I'm probably right.
If that's what you want, but don't change the way you live because you're happy right now. You said, like, I feel, surrounded by love from friends and family. You sound like you have a lot of love in your life. I wouldn't change that at all. I would just think, "Oh, I want to add to it. Oh, I want to manifest. I want to call someone in," but don't change it. I think that where people get really stuck and bogged down and they get upset and depressed is when they make it their whole focus. They turn 29, they turn 30, they go, "Oh, fuck, I got to find a husband. Oh my God, it's all I think about. Oh my God, it's all I talk about." Well, then they become miserable.
No, actually, when women do that and at ages like that, they become extremely happy a lot of times. Okay, even in your mid-20s, you're like, when you are at a point where you've done make yourself happy, live your life, all that crap, right? And then you change everything. That's when things start getting on track for you. That's when you actually find happiness. I'm going to tell you something right now. There isn't a single woman on earth who is going to sit here and tell me that they're happy sleeping around till the age of 29 and never having a relationship. It's not possible. Because it's not how women are built. It's not. It's not natural. It's not nature. It's not women's nature to whore about. Okay? It's just not. So there's no way that this woman is ever going to find happiness. This is about the worst advice. Tinx, she's giving her the utmost worst advice that anyone could possibly give her. Because here we go again. Tinx seems to think that this woman can have it all. Well, you can't. It's not just about being a boss lady or a power woman or a feminist, powerful woman or any of that, right? Or a female, high-powered job or have a, career woman, right? It's not about that. What it is that you can't have it all. You also can't go whoring about, have tons of friends that bring you no value. Can't surround yourself with people that are living in the clubs all night, going to the, same thing with the men. Can't be surrounding yourself with dudes in the strip club every weekend and doing this and that if you really want a family. Because you're not going to find it. You have to change. This woman has to change. You can't just go whoring around Manhattan and find yourself a man who wants to be in a relationship with you. That's not how it works. You cannot have it both ways. You either want to be a whore and live your life like she's telling you, or you want to change everything. Okay?
Why would you change anything if you have a good life and whatever? Just simply say, I'm ready now. And keep your eyes open, live with an open heart, go on dates, put the vibe out, tell your friends, I'm down to be set up, all those good things, but don't really change the way that you live because you love your life. And that way, when...
What? How could this woman actually be telling this girl not to change the way that she lives? How is that possible? Is her producer even listening to this right now? Okay, do you know how stupid this show is? This is literally Riri stuff. Like, what are we talking about? Don't change a thing. So live your life and just manifest it. Tell your friends, yeah, hook me up. I want a date, but I'm not changing a thing. So you want a husband, but you don't want to change a thing about your life? Are you nuts? It goes both ways. Men, you want a wife, but you don't want to change anything. So you want a wife, but you want to be out all night. You want to do this. You want to do that. You want to party. You want to waste all your money, blow it all. Go to Abercrombie, spend every dollar. I got brothers. Okay? Yeah, I know. You can't do it. If you want a family, you've got to make sacrifices. What is more important? Again, in my opinion, this particular caller, who is 30 years old, living in Manhattan, is looking for security, not for a relationship. She's looking for a sugar daddy, maybe, not a relationship. Okay?
And that way, when someone comes in, they will join the life that you love and it will be even better. And that's how you set yourself up for a fantastic first relationship.
Oh my God, Tanks, you're dumb. You are so dumb. Where did this girl come from? Let me know in the chat. Who is it? How did she even get here? Whose daughter is she at Sirius? I want to know, who is she related to? Whose baby mama is she? What is going on here? What is she, like the secret kid of Howard Stern? I mean, is this Howard Stern's redheaded stepchild with dyed hair? What is happening? Okay, let's think about this. I'm this girl. Let's say I'm in the clubs. Every night I'm a stripper and in the clubs, and I'm snorting. I'm doing it. I'm coke. I'm ketamine. Everything, right? Every night I go out. I'm living it up. Okay, gay, straight, everything don't matter, right? Just manifest a man, and that man, because you're not changing who you are, okay, is gonna come into my life and just do everything I'm doing. Ketamine it up, drink whores, and that's a perfect relationship. That's a successful relationship. You have two people that are literally living single lives, and that's going to provide a great relationship. You got a girl that's sleeping with multiple guys, going out nonstop, drinking, smoking, living a disgusting life. You got a man that's in the strip club, living gross, needing shots from, getting whatever. I can't say that. That has to be bleeded out. You understand what I'm trying to say? And that's going to be a perfect marriage. Because that's what I'm looking for in a relationship. Fire her immediately, or I want to know whose daughter she is. It has to be Howard Stern. Because no producer on earth would ever give this idiot a job at Sirius. And Sirius is a serious place. Not the top anymore, but it's still, hey, it's credibility. What is going on? Did AI hire her? Damn it. Did AI Elon, did one of your bots hire her? We gotta straighten this out.
Yeah. I appreciate that so much. I sometimes just need to hear that from other people.
Of course.
And I know the right person will drop in. But yeah, it's really hard to quiet the noise.
It is.
Just in the late 20s, like a lot of
I get it. Yeah.
Moving in with their partners.
Of course.
That sort of stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm honestly like grieving the fact that I haven't had this experience my whole life. Like I didn't have like young love.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh my.
No, you had young whore. Because, there are these girls, right? And they're whores and nobody really likes them. That's how that works. high school, all of it, okay? No, let me, you know what? She's going to be calling in 10 years from now with the same story. You know, it's 10 years later, I know, and I did exactly what you said, and I didn't change, and I manifested, but it didn't work. I need, like, maybe I need witchcraft? Like, what am I doing wrong here that I didn't manifest? You know, a guy that's going to come in, allow me to be a whore, allow me to smoke coke, allow me to go to clubs, allow me to do all this stuff, and do it with me. And have a happy life. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Where did I go wrong? Like, I've never experienced a real relationship. I've only slept with 300 guys, but none of it's a relationship. I've never experienced it. I mean, what is this? Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you for the advice. Does this woman on the phone even realize how stupid the advice she just got is? No, she's just happy with, oh my God, I'm in New York and I'm in Stinks. Maybe I'll make it on the show. Oh my God, okay, I'm trying to be a trad. I'm trying to be a podcaster. Oh my God, my TikTok I got 1,300 followers right now. But if I actually got on Tinks' show next to her, I might be a co-host. Man, I might make it. I came to New York for the right things. All I need is a sugar daddy to keep it going, to keep it going, to keep it going. I mean, think about it.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to be 29, and like, I feel a little grief over it, honestly.
I get that, but there are so many experiences that you've had that other people haven't had. And it's like, at the end of the day, the last thing I'll leave you with is like, it's your path. And sometimes when the noise is really loud, I go back to that and I say, this is my path. This is my life, which is like unique and beautiful. And when you look back, you're going to be like, oh, that's how it had to happen. That's why it had to happen. And really get like obsessed and joyful about your own path and be like, that's so cool and exciting. This is my journey.
Oh yeah, let's be obsessed and joyful about her journey, which is the fact that she left whatever town she came from because she was such a whore that no one wanted her, no one go near her. So she had to come to New York to try and reinvent herself. But men in New York are smart. They can smell the whore on you. Okay? That's how that works. You know what a good example of this is? It's one of my mother's favorite movies. It's called Bridesmaids. And the lead woman in the first, she's like sleeping with this man and he's like, yeah, time to go to work. Like he wants no part of her except the sex. Get it? You understand what I'm saying? That's what this woman is. You gotta leave your small town and go to a far off land to try and reinvent yourself, hoping that the men of New York are not going to smell through the whore on you. You're a slut. You might as well be It's probably the only route you're going to end up. You'll end up in Brooklyn with 3 adopted children, a couple of IVF attempts, and a wife. You know, boss babe, butch broad. Maybe one that's maybe Megyn Kelly's sister. Get it? God help.
And every experience that I have is for me.
Yeah, I love that. Well, thank you so much, Tinks.
And on that note, Tinks just said, every experience that I have is for me. Yeah, because you're a trash whore too. Okay? Because all you care about is yourself and what you feel. I'm going to get with a 6'9" guy because I want a tall guy. I don't care if he can have a conversation. Who cares? He's on the basketball team. He's built in more ways than one. I'm taking him home. So what if I've known him for 5 minutes? Literally, this is her podcast. This is the second one I've done of this, and this is what she talks about. Okay, it's a sex show. It's a sex podcast. She might as well have rented some club and had girls swinging from Moulin Rouge in back of her and just talk about, let's live our lives and be whores. Okay, serious. You've got some serious problems, okay? I don't respect you anymore, okay? At least Howard Stern is like, look, he may be a leftist, but he is damn good at what he does. He is very good at what he does. Drop me a line in the comments. I want to know what you think of this mess. I'm Dubrava. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I hope you had fun. Come back and see me on the next one. Take care.